Hi, everybody. My name is Desiree Rogers, legally Desiree Morris now, and I kind of wanted to make a video today to talk about something that's really close to my heart that's coming up. Um, in case you don't know me, probably most of you don't. Um, this time around, last year, I just found out I was pregnant with my son. I actually found out a few days before the 22nd of May that I had a viable pregnancy. In January, I actually had my very first miscarriage on New Year's Day, actually, and I was very heartbroken. So I was really excited to be pregnant again, and I was getting everything set up. Then, one Sunday afternoon, the weather kind of got bad where I lived at. My husband and I decided to go to the store. We went to Dillon's to get some groceries and have like a dinner and a movie type thing. Well, I never thought that Sunday or ever that I'd end up looking like this. So when I look at this picture, I think, wow, I look horrible. This is the worst picture that I've ever seen of me, and kind of wish that it wasn't there. And it's just a reminder of what happened on May 22nd, 2011. I was in the Joplin tornado. Um, I was with a couple other people, a few other people actually, in the cooler at Dillon's, and I think they told me a wall fell on top of me. I was crushed underneath the wall. I was stuck for about 2 hours. Then the Carthage Fire Department rescued me, and I'm very thankful for them. That lovely gentleman holding my hand is my husband. I'm making this video because there's somebody that I want to thank that I haven't met before, and I want this video to get to her somehow, some way. Right before the Carthage Fire Department came over, they said that they were trying to get to Franklin Tech because of a tree. They couldn't move, but a woman came and ran up to them and literally got right in front of their engine and told them about me. If it wasn't for her in that timing, they would have never came to rescue me, and I would probably be dead, as I was yeah. I wish I could really remember part of what I went through, but part of me doesn't really want to. So whoever you are out there that got the Carthage Fire Department to actually decide to come and rescue me, I want to say thank you for saving my life. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, and I want to let you know that I'm doing great, and my son is doing wonderful. I actually want to show you a picture of him. I would show you a picture right now, but it's almost midnight. It's going into Wednesday, May 16th. So I'll show you a picture of him and how he's doing. I wanted to let you know, whoever you are, that I had quite a rough pregnancy afterwards. That's an understatement. But because of you, this is what I was able to welcome to the world December 23rd, 2011. Isn't he adorable? He's such a cutie. I love him. His name's Leo. I also want to take this time to thank a few people. I never expected that I would end up in 2 books. I've had a TV interview, and I've had a couple articles written on me. I want to thank the Joplin Globe for taking the time to writing an article on me and my husband and Leo. I never thought that, I'd ever end up on the front page of a newspaper, especially for something like this. You kind of don't plan tornadoes. I want to thank the person's son as well for writing the very first article for me while I was in the hospital there. There were so many people that donated some clothes to me, like right after the tornado. I couldn't personally thank them because I was still pretty sick. I was still to the point where I couldn't walk. But I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you. I want to take the time to thank Linda Russell from KY3 News to let me have that reunion with the firefighters that happened recently, and for running a TV interview on me. So, thank you so much, everybody. I'm doing great, all things aside. I do have post traumatic stress that I am seeking counseling for. And it's just, it's difficult because I never thought that this would happen to me, ever. And, I just. I never really thought this would happen to me. I never thought that I'd lose everything. And it still hurts. It still hurts so much. But that woman in the fire department, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. Because logically, I shouldn't be here at all. My son shouldn't be here. So I'm sorry. This has been a really tough week. I keep remembering different parts of the month, finding out that I was pregnant, and then actually being pregnant and getting it confirmed, and then having my whole world turned upside down. I used to live at 20th in Connecticut at Somerset Apartments, and that was completely destroyed. My cat, Freya, she was in the tornado. We actually found her. There was a group that set out cat traps, and she was found that way. So I also want to say thank you to them. Lastly, I want to thank everybody that has gotten in touch with me, that has given me support, that has given my family support, and I really, really appreciate it, I wish I could hug each and every single one of you, personally, and hopefully, I'll meet that woman that, stopped the fire department from, going any farther while they're waiting. I think it was a tree, they said. I can't remember for sure, but, I can't believe it's already been a year from, the tornado. My life has, changed so much. So has my husband. So has my entire family's world has been turned upside down. I unfortunately won't be able to go to Joplin on the 22nd. I have to get a tooth pulled, but I'm there in spirit. I really wanted to be there last year, especially after when President Obama came. But I was at that point, I was stuck in a recliner. I was just discharged from the hospital, trying to learn how to walk again. Because what I suffered was a crush injury. My muscles in my lower back to my hips were completely damaged, and I had bruising in my kidneys, which was causing bleeding. So I'm sorry, guys. This has just been weighing on me for quite a while. I hope that I can find everybody, or at least get this out to everybody that, saw me there. I remember a woman giving me an apron while I was stuck, trying to keep me warm. And that was a blessing. Everybody that was there that was trying to help. So, this story probably won't be known to a lot of people, because Dylan's actually released a press release right after the tornado saying nobody was injured or killed. And it's just weird, that I ended up in such a situation. I am so thankful that I'm here. And I have a happy, wonderful family, and I have a beautiful son. Maybe one day I'll get to go back to Joplin. I do hope that in the future I could talk about what happened, to show people that that you can, there is life after a tornado. I'm still learning it. Counseling is very important, and just be weather aware. I've seen so many people, I used to want to be a storm chaser, believe it or not. I love storms, and now I'm more cautious about it. And I see things with people who are outside that aren't professionals, that aren't meteorologists, that aren't storm chasers, that are just outside taking pictures or pointing like, oh my goodness, there's a tornado there, maybe we should go inside. You need to be weather aware, you know, no matter where you're at. And it's frustrating. It's also frustrating hearing people that complain about nothing happens when the tornado warning sirens sound. Well, shouldn't you be happy that nothing happened? You know, a lot of people think that a tornado can't happen to them ever. I used to be one of those people. I was more weather aware, always afraid of it happening, but I got to the point where I was comfortable and thought, probably won't happen. Well, it did. It happened to a lot of people. And it's such a it's really a tragedy. So I love each and every one of you. I do want to ask a personal favor for every single one of you watching, whoever you are. I'm not expecting a lot of hits from this, but if we could please circulate this video and see if maybe we could possibly find that woman and let her know that I'm still alive. And let her know that I'm happy and healthy. I mean, I would really appreciate it. So please, 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 please help me get this video out to her. And to anybody else that was at Dylan's, or anybody that heard of me. I don't know, if anybody else heard from me after all the articles. I've been contacted by a few people I've never met before, that they said that they read my story in the tornado book, both the Kansas City one and Joplin. So, this week's gonna be hard, especially hard for me, and my heart's with you still, Joplin. I'm very sad that I had to move out of the area. I'm kind of residing in Kansas now, but my heart's still there. I still love Joplin. I hope to come back one day, and God bless all 161 people who died that day. I know you guys are all watching down from heaven, and just know that there are so many people that miss you, and know that you're up there watching. And Joplin's doing great. I haven't been there in a couple months, but it's just amazing how much has changed. And there's times when I've seen my old apartment on TV, and it's nothing but concrete now. I do hope that it rebuilds one day. I'll stop rambling. Please, if you're watching this, I want to try to get this video out to everybody, and let them know that I'm still here. God bless all of you, and have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll probably make another video on the 22nd, depending on how I feel after the dentist appointment. Although it might be kind of funny because I'm getting a tooth pulled, so I'm probably going to be all swollen, and I'll sound kind of fun. At least that'll be entertaining, right?